Hey everyone, so this is part 2 of the Lattice Home Training Plan little video series. If you haven't seen part 1, then I'll put a link up here somewhere, so watch that episode first. So last time did all the assessment tests. I don't like press-ups. And then had to send that off to Lattice to see what they said, and the results are back. My finger strength, which actually got a higher score than I thought I was going to, was pretty good. So they deemed that a low priority for the next training phase. Power endurance again went better than I expected, and again they've considered that a low priority for the next training phase. Both of those, both of my assessment scores were around where my goal of getting towards needs to be. But my maximum push-ups, maximum pull-ups were a little bit low, which I thought they might be. Yeah, a lot of the training is going to be based on improving that side of it. So I think in a nutshell, basically, strong fingers, weak arms seems to be the results from that. So what they've done is they've sent me a PDF document, table chart with all the different workouts and what I need to do, and all the different workouts are laid out. So there's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, but then it's up to me how I organise that. So I know that I've got to do so many sessions of weighted pull-ups, so many sessions of core work, so many sessions of flexibility and things like that, and then I've got to organise that into some kind of order through the week. And what I'm trying to do as I organise that is do it in such a way that the most strenuous activities I've had a rest day before them, so that I can do the maximum amount of effort for them. What I've been coming up with to help me go through it is I've been putting that all into my own spreadsheet. And the other thing I found is it's been really helpful for me to do it all on one chart. I started off, I had 4 different charts, so one for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, but it became harder to work out the transition between the two. So for example, originally I had it so that I was doing workouts on Saturday and Sunday for week 1, but then I also had workouts for Monday and Tuesday on week 2, which obviously then would have been 4 days in a row. So I actually found moving them all onto one chart and having all the days together made it much easier to work out where to put the rest days and how to arrange it all. I'm not going to show you guys the exact training plan and details that they've sent back to me because it's such a personalised thing. The training plan they've sent back is completely tailored to the results of my assessment, my histories, my climbing experience, my training histories, what my goals are that I'm trying to achieve, how much time I've got and what facilities I've got available. I think the interesting part is the process of going through it and seeing how following a very specific training plan in this kind of style, whether that works or not, I guess, and what kind of results or improvements you can get out of that, rather than exact figures and times and this, that and the other. The other thing about the training program that's quite interesting is it's of different levels. So week 1 is a little bit easier, I think, to kind of ease you in a little bit, get the body used to this kind of training, and then weeks 2 and 3 are really hard, and then week 4 again I think is a deload week where it's quite an easy week, I think, to kind of let the body recover a little bit, and I guess that's where you're going to make the most amount of gains, is in that deload week. So I've got it there, I've got it in my table, in my chart. I mean, obviously that's slightly flexible. If something crops up and I can't do that session that day, as long as I get it in that week sometime, then it should be okay. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how that actually works. I've never trained like that, with that kind of organisation or consistency, so we'll see how it goes. I guess got to get on with it. feeling quite tired today. I've been for a big long walk most of the day, but still got to get these training sessions in. I think that's one of the things with having the training plan is it is forcing me to do, perhaps to train on times when I might just go, oh, I can't be bothered, I'm feeling a bit tired, I'll just leave it today, or I'll do some tomorrow or something like that. But because it's kind of there and structured, and you know you've got to fit all of these sessions in within the week, kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit of extra motivation or incentive, or I just feel like I've kind of committed to this, so I should go and do it. But yeah, definitely feeling a little bit more tired today. Today's session we're on 70% repeaters, some weighted pull-ups, some press-ups and shoulder exercises and all that stuff. Better go on with it. So all the sessions are based on around the workouts and the crimp tap, and what's really good with that is once you've entered your max hang scores onto it and things like that, it does all the maths for you. So it will tell you how much weight you've got to hang off for each session, or how much weight you've got to take off and counterbalance for each session.
One sit down.
One set down, 5 more to go. It's quite hot today, sweaty hands. Yeah, but I'm having to grip hard. I'm having to grip harder, so it's my excuse.
And what's that? Long.
So the next little session within this day's training is weighted pull-ups. Generally, if there's like an arm session and a finger session, I'm normally doing the finger session first, because I don't know, if I get tired fingers, I don't think it will affect my arms that much. But if I get really tired arms and then try and do a finger workout, I think it might affect the finger workout a little bit. Definitely weaker at pull-ups than I am at finger strength. First ones always feel so easy. That fifth one always feels really hard. So my training plan, because I'm quite weak at pull-ups and press-ups, it seems, I've got quite a lot of pull-ups and press-ups in my plan. Obviously other people's plans will be totally different depending on their strengths and weaknesses. So yeah, the next little bit of today's session's workouts is some press-ups, and then sort of shoulder press things with some weights. So on with the press-ups. Don't like press-ups, but these must. They are getting easier as the plan progresses. Next one is these shoulder presses. When I first started doing these, I'm doing them with quite a light weight. It's not wasn't very strong at doing that. I'd never really done that kind of exercise before, but I've been gradually building it up through through lockdown. Still feels hard though, but I'm sure it must be good for balancing everything out. Okay, so got a load of core exercises to do and then a load of stretching and mobility exercises to do next. They're a little bit dull, so I think I'll try and end it here. About halfway through the home plan right now, so it's sort of too early to say whether there's going to be how much I've improved or not improved or anything like that, but it's been quite an interesting process to go through. Not used to following such a regimented training regime. Hope you guys enjoyed it, found it interesting and stuff. Going to do another video when I finish the plan, and we'll do some retests and see hopefully how much I've improved and what effect the whole process has had. But yeah, thanks for watching. Click subscribe so you get notified when we do the next video, and see you then.